eco-friendly building is an area of outstanding natural beauty, nature reserve, and close to sites of special scientific interest. It is the first public straw building in Hastings. The natural building methods allow the construction to blend with the unique coastal landscape. The visitor centre itself will be an energy-efficient, low-carbon building. By using a waste product such as straw as a construction material, the building enhances the value of the farmer's crop and reduces the potential for either excess nitrogen in the soils or increased carbon dioxide in the atmosphere by burning.
I'm part of the consortium building contractors who are building the project for Hastings Borough Council. So far on site, we've been doing the groundworks and the foundation, so we've dug out quite a lot of the clay. We've also found special silica sand that used to be quarried in this area. Then what we've done is made the ground good, ready enough to be able to build on. We've effectively created a plinth wall, which is insulated, so we're using a foam glass gravel, which is an insulating material made of recycled glass, and that will also spread out. We'll have that filled into the cavity oversight of the building next week to make some of the floor of the building. Now, literally just also starting to look at some of the timber aspects of the building, which will be built up, and that frame will be completed, and then we can move on to putting the straw in, which is the most exciting part.
This building means a lot to the Cave Cooperative. It's everything that we love about building. It's sustainable, it's natural materials, it involves the community. It's everything that we love to do.
So we've currently been building the structure for the walls. We've been building structural box beams at the top and the bottom of the walls as well. These are basically what then contain all of the straw. So the gaps that we've got now between them is what the straw will be fitting into. We've also got a lot of really large Douglas fir beams which make up this really complex roof that we have. So we've got these very large beams which have all had to be cut and slotted. So it's been like a big jigsaw puzzle to put all of that together. And now we're starting to fill in the other sort of bones of the roof, if you like, all the joists and everything, so that we can board everything off on top of that and then hopefully get everything weather tight. It isn't easy. We're trying to challenge a construction industry that doesn't work in the ways that we work.
I think with any kind of innovative project, you're going to have challenges. And yeah, I think most of the challenges were on the construction side. The weather, COVID, they kind of kept on coming.
If you design your timber frame around the size of your bales, you just have to pick the bale up, it's the right size, give it a nice clean, which we call a dress, to make it all square, put the notches on and it fits straight into the wall. And then we're trimming the walls, taking off all the excess to make it look nice and a lovely surface to put your plaster on. Because the building is so well insulated, it's got nowhere to go. So it gets recycled around the building and it will keep the building at a very nice temperature, which means a much reduced need for using any other types of heating.
We've got lots of opportunities here to connect with experts and connect with the community and connect with visitors to make this a really buzzing, really exciting building for the future.
If it hadn't have been for funding from Europe coming in 2 or 3 years in, we wouldn't be in the position we are now with a lovely building.
The people that have been involved in building, constructing and designing this building have given so much to this process. We need to be more in contact and more engaged with the world. And this kind of building and others like it that are growing and developing across Europe, across the world, are a really important part of that process. So this might be one small part of a much bigger picture, but we're going to use this to enable us to influence and encourage future generations to think differently about how they take care of this lovely planet we live on.